Welcome to Family Art Night. In this video, I'll show you how to make pretty speckled paper, and then in the second part of the video, we'll fold it into a gift box. Pause the video to gather these supplies. First, we'll make the speckled paper. You'll need chalk, a tub of water that's big enough for your cardstock to float in, a stack of white cardstock, scissors or a plastic knife, and of course, your family. Start by using scissors or a plastic knife to scrape chalk onto the surface of the water. Be sure to use multiple colors. Take a piece of white cardstock and gently place it on the surface of the water. Gently tap the cardstock with your hand to tap out any air bubbles. Carefully lift the cardstock off the surface of the water. Repeat this process as many times as you want. Try different color combinations. Some colors of chalk will be brighter on the paper than others. When you've made as many pages of speckled paper as you want, let them dry. You might need to let them dry overnight, or if you want to speed up the process, you can use a hairdryer. When your paper is dry, you can turn it into a pretty gift box like this. You'll need the speckled paper, ribbon, a glue stick, a hole puncher, tape, and scissors for this part of the project. To create the box, the first step is to fold a piece of speckled paper into 12 squares. This is how. Lay the paper horizontally and fold it in half. You might know this as a hamburger fold. Give the fold a really good crease and then fold it in the opposite direction, gently pressing it so that you don't smear the chalk. Open it up and flip it vertically, and now you'll need to fold it into thirds. Crease the folds really well. Then fold them in the opposite direction and crease them again, being careful to tap it so that you don't smear the chalk. Open the paper and lay it horizontally in front of you again. Take the outside edge and fold it to the inside fold. Gently tap to make a crease, and then fold it in the opposite direction and give it a really good crease. Do the same thing with the other edge. You now have 12 equally sized squares. Grab your scissors. We'll now cut from the bottom edge of the paper to this crease. Do this 3 times along the bottom of the page. Turn the paper around. Be sure it's laying in front of you horizontally, and make 3 more cuts. Now cut the square in the bottom left corner into a point. Then cut the third square from the left into a point. Flip your paper over so it's speckled side down and those 2 points that you cut are at the top of the page. Grab a glue stick and cover the bottom left square with glue. We'll now turn this flat piece of paper into a 3-dimensional box. Grab the square next to the one with glue and lay it on top of it. Then add more glue on top of that square. Grab the next square next to it and place it on top. As you're doing this, you'll be forming the box. Continue with the next square. Be sure to press down on the bottom of the box to make sure the glue is secure. At this point, there's still one corner of the box that's open. Use a piece of tape to secure it closed. The top of the box has 4 flaps. Fold down the 2 flaps that look like squares. Then the 2 pointed flaps we'll add holes to. Use a hole puncher to punch a hole toward the top of the point. Use a decorative ribbon and thread it through the 2 holes and tie a knot or a bow to secure the box closed. You may want to trim the ends of your ribbon. You now have a beautiful gift box to put any kind of treasures in you can think of. Thanks for joining us for Family Art Night. For more art lessons, please visit the video library at ormondartmuseum.org.